Did you mean to give these elite units to me?
No.
I thought not. Something about that seemed a little off.
And they are definitely not elite. Like, these are probably the worst units we have. Except for the fact that they are consider themselves elite. I guess it's a confidence thing.
That's all it takes, yeah. Like, confidence gets you in the door.
Well, we suddenly have 178 factories again, so that's a thing.
Beautiful. That's probably more than... That's much more than we started with, right? We were,
Yes.
like, barely cracking 100.
I think so, yeah. Because we did build up North Africa quite a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe even the Germans built us some.
Nice of them. We'll ease off a bit on that Airbnb review. Oh, hey, we got a railway gun just sitting here. Right near Vichy.
Except it's not ours, it's the German one. Just chilling.
Yeah.
We wanted to leave it there, you know, for old time's sake. A reminder.
It's a monument.
Ever heard of French overconfidence? It can be a hobby for some. Says Mastani. That's not me. Oh, our war support's dropped again.
Now that we got France, nobody cares.
Yeah. It's like, we're back. Alright, war's over.
It's fine. We're about to liberate Luxembourg.
Heck yeah.
And right next to it is Bitcoin.
Well, I
sorry,
can
Bitburg.
happily say I'm getting absolutely nowhere in the mountains.
And we're going places on my side of things. And we're fighting through Belgium currently. The countryside is beautiful. And I accidentally encircled some Germans, so that's good.
Good time for everyone, really.
Yeah, except the Germans, of course. They love it.
Ooh, we are actually quite short on artillery. That's a good thing I'm building some more then. Oh wow, that's all repaired already? Sweet. Oh, these Americans are just going for it and actually somehow winning.
Whereabouts?
Turin.
Oh, okay. Next stop, Genoa. Home of overrated salami.
Why is Turin getting hammered so much? These Hungarians apparently know how to fight.
Damn right they do.
I hear they have tanks.
I drove a tank once in Hungary. Mordred.
Did you?
Did you know that? Yeah. I mean, we joke, but this is literally how I talk in real life. I've told strangers.
And hey, if you want to go to the channel to hear about Mark saying that he drove a tank once, you can go over to twitch.tv/TemplinInstitute and you might well hear the story about tanks and Hungary and Mark.
You can watch the story. We filmed it. That's on the Templin archive somewhere.
Even better. There's
Yeah,
evidence.
so, like, stop watching the stream. Go to youtube.com/something or other.
Yes, the famous YouTube channel, something or other.
Yeah. It took us a long time to get that custom URL.
I wonder how difficult that would actually be.
Someone has to have it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Malaya, that's a big source of rubber that's just gone. But that's okay, because you know why?
Why?
Because we've been building rubber plantations in...
Madagascar.
Exactly. See? The forethought of our glorious king. Nobody else would have thought
was
that.
saying that we needed to worry about there not being France anymore. I was smart enough to plant rubber plantations. No one believed in me. Should I do war propaganda? Does like war support help us out that much?
Yes. Propaganda would actually be
Alright.
pretty useful.
I'm gonna do it, man. It's happening.
Go for it.
Although after what's transpired in this game, I feel like I shouldn't have to argue too hard to get the French people against Germany.
Well, remember what their reaction to the liberation was. Alright, war's done. Everyone
Yeah.
can go home.
Well, apparently, this game's not that realistic.
I need more artillery. I'm building a ton. What else do we need? Support equipment? Yeah.
I'd like to request more tank divisions whenever we get around to that.
Yeah, we still have a deficit of light tanks, but it's down to just
Yeah.
173 as opposed to, 500. We do currently have 20 factories on building light tanks.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
And there is one more under construction as we speak. And I would say that these
4 a
Marines
day.
are pretty much good enough to go.
Attention.
Have some Marines.
They'll, they got some big shoes to fill. Some big bloody shoes. I'm gonna get these Marines on the coast.
That's a cutoff. Now I just need to hold it. 6 divisions encircled in the Alps.
Gardez vos rangs.
Hey, you're like Hannibal with his elephants, except you got heavy tanks. There's a
Oh,
joke there.
No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rename our heavy tanks to elephants.
Won't that be confusing with the German elephants? Wait,
No.
what's French for elephant? L'éléphant? La bibliothèque?
Pretty sure that's a library.
Both good names for a tank.
Might be a bit confusing if you're calling elephants libraries, though.
Have you seen the names that Americans use for their tanks? Like the crews get to name their own tank.
No.
They're amazing. There's some really good ones. There's like a tank called Beats Walkin'. A lot of them are named after like RPGs from the 90s now. There's one called Baby Yoda. A lot of good stuff out there. Well, I thought it was interesting, damn it.
Sorry, I was busy spelling elephant right. All the French people in my
As
chat
long
were
as-
going, you don't spell it that way!
As long as it was for something important.
It was. And on the topic of naming things funny, if you've ever seen the salt spreaders in the UK, they're all really good. I'm trying to think of an example.
I'm sorry, what is a salt spreader?
It's the mythical vehicle that apparently comes out to spread salt when it's been snowing.
Oh, those things. Okay, yeah, I get ya. I have no idea what we call those here. Maybe we do call them salt spreaders.
Road salt spreader.
I wonder if our Zambonis are named anything. That would be the Canadian equivalent, I assume.
Here we go. Oh, snowplow. That's what they're called.
Yes, thank you.
So we've got
Salt spreaders? What the?
Basil
I thought you were talking
Salty,
about, like, a condiment shaker. Sorry, what was that?
Basil Salty, David
Salty,
Plowy,
okay.
Sprinkles. No, that's not as good.
I'm giving these a 6 out of 10.
Hang on, let me get the full list. Gritty Gritty Bang Bang,
I like that one.
Spready Mercury,
That's the winner.
Gritney Spears,
Eh.
Gritney Houston.
Ah. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of that Britney.
Yeah, they are. Is the Soviet Union gone? Yes, the Soviet Union is indeed gone.
But not forgotten.
Attention.
Who? Wait, is that another cutoff? Wait, have you just abandoned Milan? Oh, Italy!
Attention.
I mean, I'm not going to say no. It's Milan. Thank you.
Aux ordres. Continuez d'avancer.
Man, this war seems like a nightmare.
Aux
But we're
ordres.
hanging on there, okay. I mean, I'm astonished we took back France.
I had no doubt
Aux ordres.
that something
Yeah,
was
I
going to
mean,
happen.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going to come back to haunt you, but apparently not.
Well, I just built a new tank and then one got encircled. It's my first encirclement. It's all Hungary's fault.
Aux ordres. Repli. Tirs ennemis.
Yeah, I'm watching the whole thing. What a disaster for you. I'd help you out, but I got fish to fry up here.
It's fine.
Pareil.
Only down minus 49 light tanks, though. 45.
There we go. Connected. See? No problem. What are you panicking about?
I wasn't panicking.
Continuez d'avancer.
Oh, you know what I should probably do? Get the 1943 heavy tank. Yeah, let's do that.
Are we still using tanks from 1918?
No, 1941.
Oh, that's not terrible, but
Oh, 1940 rather. 40? 40.
Écoutez.
The light tanks are 41. So you get all the new stuff.
as there should be.
Écoutez.
There you go. Have a bunch more infantry divisions.
Thank you so much. I will send them to their deaths as soon as I can.
I thought you might.
I see they're all very green.
They were mostly trained.
All right. Do they know how to fire their weapons?
Continuez l'attaque.
Questionable.
I feel like we're right back at the start. We're like back on the regular Maginot line.
Mobile Maginot. See, we just went on holiday for a bit in North Africa, had a bit of a lark,
North-
and then came back.
Aux ordres.
Oh, my planes aren't supporting. Now they are. Sorry, I stole the
Wonderful.
planes. Actually, that's another thing we could probably actually start producing with the aircraft again.
I think the MVP award goes out to Yugoslavia.
Oh,
They're really
100%.
hanging in here.
Yugoslavia and Greece.
Yeah.
Gardez vos distances. Continuez d'avancer. Continuez d'avancer.
Man, is there any part of this country that's not all trees? How am I supposed to attack things?
You in Belgium? Yeah, that area was kind of famous for trees, and you know something that would never go through that area? Tanks.
What?
It's impossible. Can't be done.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, economic de-evolution is working. Promote entrepreneurial ship. Got it.
Yeah, more construction speed. Oh, and... wow, we are meeting a lot of bugs today. My construction screen is now bugged out. I can't build anything.
Excellent.
Attention.
That's what I want to see.
So, could you just make sure that anything that's logistics or infrastructure, anything infrastructure, just stick it to the top of the list. If the factories
Okay.
are done. Because I can't see any of that.
Factories aren't quite done yet.
Okay. Wait for the
So I'll wait
factories.
until
now.
those are... Yeah.
Écoutez.
All good. Oh my gosh, we have a surplus of light tanks. Quick, make some more light tank divisions.
It's finally happening. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I should try there. There's too many forests in this continent. It's a nightmare.
Gardez vos rangs.
I think I might actually permit my units to use trucks now.
They've earned it.
They've earned it. They've slogged all of this way just using horses.
Attention. Gardez vos rangs.
Yeah, we're back to World War I on this side of things.
I'm still pushing, but it's slow. And it's piece by piece.
Yeah.
What am I short on? Is it tanks? It's not tanks. Oh, artillery.
Yeah, never mind. I don't like this idea. Let's get the tanks back over here.
Arrêt.
Let's stop that attack and instead have you go for this. How long till Italy capitulates? Soon. Yeah, if we take Genoa, they're gone. And I'm across the Alps, so that's just a matter of time at this point.
Vos ordres. Vos ordres.
Anyone watching my stream is having a heart attack if they're good at Hearts of Iron, because I am just mauling some divisions orders here.
Alright, this I need to see. Doesn't
I
seem
want
that bad.
everyone to be part of an attack into Eindhoven.
It's green.
I'm
Successful.
starting ahead of... Okay, yeah, it's mostly because my allies started it up before I was ready. Oh my god, we lost a cipher.
Oh dear.
That seems bad. Right on the verge of our big counterattack.
How will we possibly hide the fact that we are currently attacking Italy and the Netherlands?
Now they know.
Now they know.
They're gonna send all those divisions from the Eastern Front over here.
Arrêt. Attention. Attention.
Space person asking what's Japan up to. Still, man, they've taken out a big chunk of China.
Ooh, yeah, China's looking pretty bad. I totally forgot the Soviets had fallen already. Uh-oh. Except it hasn't really been much of an uh-oh situation.
Don't jinx it.
It hasn't been much of an uh-oh situation.
Why would you say that?
Say
I
what?
can hear you.
Pareil. Attention.
All right, finally seeing some movement on my big offensive up here.
Well, we just took Milan again. And I have... Oh, I was going to say I have no allied units down here, but they're all around Nice. I guess because it's quite nice there.
Nice. Oh, damn it, you stole my joke. Okay.
Nah, 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 nah.
I mean,
There
that
goes
is
Italy.
low-hanging fruit, though, so...
That's Italy gone.
Oh, awesome. I just gave away all our convoys by mistake.
And we have another 10 factories that can apparently be given... Have we seriously repaired everything already?
Checking. We got some roads, but yeah, all the factories are good. It's mostly infrastructure that's being repaired currently.
Okay, well, just stick some infrastructure down anywhere in France
Anywhere?
that needs it. Yeah.
All right.
Or military factories. Either works.
It took me a lot of time to find the infrastructure button. Luckily, no one noticed, so we're fine.
Okay.
Gardez vos rangs.
Next stop. Germany.
Oh, we're doing well up here. We've made it almost to Essen.
I'm just outside of Austria.
That's how this whole mess started. Particle NZ asking, what do your tank templates look like? Mordred would be the person to explain that.
Well, the tank templates are actually kind of rubbish. We should probably do something about upgrading those. Currently 4 motorized and 2 light tanks. Why does it look like that? Because we didn't have more before.
Yeah. We didn't have much for a large part of this game.
Then the Royal Guard, which are my tank units, are 1 heavy tank destroyer. Tank destroyer specifically because you need only half as many in the division as you would for regular tanks. So you can just get more divisions of them out. Plus 7 infantry and 1 artillery. But I think it is probably time that we upgraded your light tank units. We have the trucks for it, we have the light tanks for it.
That would be wonderful if you deem it finally time.
I deem it time, finally.
On that great come and get a day.
They will be under strength for a little bit while you get the artillery in. We're 500 short. But I will prioritize getting more artillery.
I finally made it to some river. I'm very pleased about this.
Ah yes, the famous Somme River. Nice.
It could be called that. We don't know.
Aux ordres.
I'm not saying it isn't.
Although I'm pretty sure the Somme is elsewhere.
Haha.
we have fun here. We're a lot of goofballs around here.
Britain's determined to send us as many Spitfires as they possibly can. And you know what? I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I got nothing against it.
This is fine.
Okay, what are these guys doing? Let's
Don't think Austria is the terrain for heavy tanks. It's heavy tanks better than light tanks. In my humble opinion.
I'm going to Amsterdam.
Gardez vos rangs.
Well, I guess I better attack Austria then.
Never mind. We're getting pushed out of Amsterdam. I feel like now is the time to stimulate the dynamic market.
I would say it probably is, yeah. That was the worker shortage.
What am I looking at here? Okay, that's...
And then after that, probably expand citizenship, then either France indivisible or encourage immigration.
Right. Yeah, we really need to encourage immigration.
Yeah,
Not a lot of Frenchmen left.
Horrible worker shortage. It's a pretty bad negative. There you go. Your Marines are now elite.
They always have been, baby, until they died. Oh, we've broken across the river. Whatever river that is, we got some guys on the other side of it.
That would be the Rhine.
Is it? I'll take your word for it.
It's about the only river I know. With any sense of authority. Pretty sure that's the Rhine. Now somebody in chat's going to go, no, that's the Tsar.
That's actually the Danube.
No, you're a noob.
Whoa. Too far, sir. Too far. Why am I still losing here? I feel very strongly that I should be doing better.
It's totally the Nile.
Okay, this is a nightmare. Let's go back to what was working for me before.
Need to build some more military factories. Anywhere in France. Preferably
All right,
not
I will
the
do that in
coast.
just a second.
And this is also the 3-minute warning. We are getting close to the end of this session.
Oh yeah. Man, time flies when you're taking back France.
Yes, it does. I'm actually well impressed that we did this. We're back
You
in the
said
game.
you had no doubts.
I definitely had no doubts.
I am beginning to suspect that you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, well, there's my doubts assuaged. Thank you.
That's okay then.
Bougez-vous.
Ooh, that's a railroad. Is that going to help me? I don't think so.
Gardez vos rangs.
%10 more breakthrough for the entire army. That sounds like it might come in useful.
Pareil.
Sorry,
When I'm getting a field marshal, for example, to do a front line thing, I shift click and what does that do?
that means that all of the armies under his command will be assigned to that front line, and it will divide them equally.
I see.
Whereas if you do it without shift clicking, then it will put each army in one segment of the line. So then you would have all of your tanks cramped in one area, all of your marines in one area, and it's really
Right.
difficult to assign exactly who goes where. So generally, shift click should be your default for that.
Okay, it's good to know. Thank you for that.
Yep. Okay, apparently supplies in the Alps is difficult. A revelation, I know.
Doesn't sound right, but I'll take your word for it.
Écoutez.
All right, nobody's prepared, but I think we're going to do this offensive anyways. We're attacking Nancy. Possibly Nancy Reagan, more likely Nancy France.
As long as it's not Pelosi, it's fine.
Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. We are making inroads.
No, I'm pretty sure that that's just off the coast of Turkey.
We're almost in Strasbourg.
I am not almost in Innsbruck, I'm afraid. I am sorry to report.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
I'm wondering if I just want to go around the Alps. Is this a little too silly? Especially as I'm using heavy tanks.
It seems a little late to question it.
Really? Just gonna go next door and go via Ljubljana instead.
Ooh, Charles de Gaulle is wounded.
Uh-oh.
Écoutez.
Speaking of which, are we at the time limit here?
We are unfortunately at the time limit, so thank you everyone for watching. Very much hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button. You can do that over on my channel, which is twitch.tv/MordredViking, or you can head over to Templin and get to twitch.tv/TemplinInstitute so that you can see everybody's perspective. If you've really enjoyed this and you want to support our channels, then you can, of course, subscribe. Or I have a Patreon. Do you have a Patreon?
Yeah, we got a Patreon. We give out, what do we get? Parking passes. Pretty cool.
You give out parking passes for Huh?
For the Templin Institute. I'm not joking. If you want a Templin Institute parking pass, you can get one on our Patreon.
Oh, I thought you meant like parking ticket. I was like, that's such a nice reward, I guess.
A parking ticket, that would be so good too. All right, we'll add that to the list. Man, this has been great. Thanks so much.
This has been absolutely excellent. If you want to see any of the previous stuff that we've done, you can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/MordredViking or youtube.com/TemplinInstitute. Templin does way better YouTube stuff than I do, so definitely go and check him out. My stuff is mostly just streams, re-uploaded. And then we have Discord.
You do better streams than me, so this goes back and forth.
Yeah, it kind of does. I have a Discord.
Your outro here. I'm just having a good time.
Discord's in chat. What's your Discord? Do you have a custom URL? Because I don't.
We do. It's probably discords.com/TemplinInstitute. Maybe the Templin Institute. Put in Templin Institute. See if that works.
Okay. And otherwise, that's it from me. Is there anything else you want to add?
I drove a tank in Hungary.
Wait, what? And you kept this from us?
I'm sorry. I tell you more, but there's no time.
Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We will catch you all next time. Until then, bye-bye.
See ya.